My name is Aaron Bale. I was diagnosed with a brain injury, prefrontal lobe syndrome and post concussion syndrome, maybe. Um, I was in a car wreck. I was rear ended in 2003 when I was 19, my third year in college. And I walked and talked fine, seemed fine. The EMD didn't send me to the ER, but within 6 months I was homeless and jobless and bouncing around couches and having a lot of problem, losing everything. It was confused a little bit by a recent diagnosis of narcolepsy, which I'd also had for about 7 or 8 years undiagnosed, so that kind of confused things. But the 10-year uh, delay from onset to diagnosis is not uncommon. There's a lot of people with brain injuries that don't know it. I got here. I've taken every kind of therapy. I've done everything that I can in Bridgehaven, all the classes, CET. I think it's also a real stigma breaker. A lot of times before CET, um, if a doctor sees you have a brain injury, they just kind of tell your family not to get their hopes up. Um, Recently, one of our support group members passed, and at the funeral, um, the mother told my speech therapist that she had given up on him when he was like 7 or whatever when he got his brain injury. He was 50. Thankfully, doctors stopped, telling people we're going to just be potatoes and treat us like potatoes. So yeah, we're doing a lot of like changing the stigma or changing the prognosis. CET was a huge part of that. I've not been fired for 2 months. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe I'll be able to like maintain this job. We'll be able to do this sustainably, and that's the first time I've ever felt that way. Well, my very first job was like packing grocery bags at Pick Pack for Mr. Nichols, and until he got tired of me being late, and then fired me, and then 20 Domino's jobs. This is a weird new thing for me. It feels really good. It feels very humane. Yeah, pardon my French, but no longer got to think of myself as like a up all the time. And I got married. We're still working through that. I've been able to handle. There's no way I would have handled like any of this. This last 2 years, I've been able to handle more than ever. I think you guys mentioned that you're calling it breaking the barriers or something. Uh, but that is an accurate description of what I've been able to do. I think.
Donate today by clicking the link below, or learn more at bridgehaven.org.